Hello, everyone. Well, with Mechwarrior, well, mostly gone and behind us, it's time to move on to another one of my childhood memories. This day marks the beginning of my Let's Play of Call of Duty United Offensive, and Call of Duty 2. Games that are very near and dear to me, even though, quite honestly, like I said, the Call of Duty name has been dragged through the mud and just completely removed from any sort of legitimacy nowadays, even though it makes an insane amount of money every year. Well, except from last year, but we won't talk about Infinite Warfare. And anyway, there are rumors that this year's Call of Duty game is coming back to World War II. So, an even better reason to reorient ourselves and familiarize ourselves with what the fuck this series looked like when people actually gave a shit. So, now let's begin. It's beginning to feel a whole lot like 1942 again. Let's play on regular here. We're here for the memories, not necessarily the skill play.
Alright, listen up. Private Martin, you're on the obstacle course and doing weapons training today. Before starting the obstacle course, read each of these important signs, and do what they tell you.
Yes, Captain Foley. It's nice to see you too after probably a decade. Maybe more, actually. Actually, no, more than a decade. This game came out in, what, early 2000s? 2001? So, yeah. It's been a while, Captain. But let's see here. Use grenades! And this is coming back from that time where, more men were men. And men selected their grenades before using them. Not this, fancy schmancy grenade button bullshit you have nowadays. Attack, attack, attack. Move together as a team. Which means use the AI as a meat shield. Right, got it. Always move from cover to cover. Well, that one's pretty self-explanatory. This is, once again, a bit of an older game, so, we don't have the issues like, the enemy shooting through walls. See all these buildings? All of these things? They're indestructible unless there's a scripted sequence. So unless God said so, you can't break anything. Always reload before going into battle. This sign has actually contributed to far more deaths than it has, me surviving over the years. From this sign and this game, I developed this sort of nervous twitch, to whereas every time I kill an enemy, I must reload my gun, no matter how many bullets are left in it. You've probably seen me do this before in other first-person shooters, and get myself killed as a result. This is where this shit started.
Good.
And suppress then flank. Which means kill everyone and then flank.
In addition, the location of your current objective is marked by the star on your compass. As you approach your current objective, the star will move toward the center of your compass. Approach your current objective.
Yes, the most basic of Call of Duty mechanics. Walk to star.
That's it. Close enough. You will notice that objective is checked off and you now have a new one. All right, Martin. Open the gate and run the obstacle course. Go, go, go!
Yeah, close enough, Private Martin. You'll make the paratroopers. We just told you to walk to this general area. You'll be fine. Okay.
Martin, good to see you. They got your sorry butt here too, huh?
Hello, Elder.
Good luck.
Move it, ladies! This is not your Aunt Fanny's dance!
Hey, you get the fuck back here. I'm going to beat you.
Jump over him! Come on, Elder, get the lead out!
Senpai's gonna give me head pats and give you fucklords nothing. Also, ladies and gentlemen, you might want to plug your ears.
Sergeant, fire up those machine guns! Live round.
That's loud.
Stay low.
I'm still beating all of you shitlords!
Climb these ladders, privates! Let's go, let's go!
Rub your face on it.
Private Martin, proceed through that door. Sergeant Moody's gonna take you through weapons training. The rest of you ladies, stay right here.
Yes, sir. And also, Elder is basically our high school buddy for this adventure here. And all these other no-name fuckers are just, well, they're just cannon fodder. But it's nice to actually see, more than, the standard grunt infantry moving around. Honestly, I forget half the time, whatchamacallit, with games after Call of Duty 4 just kind of fell apart with this shit. with the feeling of scope and the feeling of being a part of a unit. But anyway, enough rambling by me. Let's continue playing the
Eyes
game.
up, Private. I'm up here in the
Hello, Sergeant
observation
Modi.
tower. Grab one of those M1A1 carbines from the table.
The other face that I remember from this game. Why is that? Because Foley and Moody are, well, they're invincible. Alright, so, M1A1 carbine. Fun story about this gun. It sucks. If I remember correctly, there was the story of an engineer, I don't remember exactly in which campaign, but it was in the Pacific. He put all 15 rounds of the magazine into a Japanese soldier that was charging him with a bayonet. He didn't die. And then he proceeded to pull out his, 1911 45 blazing American freedom pistol and fire once and put him down. The next day, he handed the M1A1 carbine in at the supply office and just used the 45 for the rest of the war. So that should tell you a little bit about this gun.
To get more ammo, grab it from any loose weapon of the same type you are carrying. The number of rounds in your weapon and the rounds you are carrying are displayed in the lower right corner of your HUD. Keep tabs on it, soldier.
In the lower right corner of my... Moody, I don't think that's, that's period-specific dialogue, sir. You know, I might be a time traveler, but they're not supposed to know that. But also, here anyway, here's your next test. Yes, the gun that we gave you is actually empty. And the magazine full of bullets is inside the other gun on the other side of the table.
Approach the fence and fire 6 rounds at your target. Your accuracy will be defined by the tightness of your crosshairs.
Yes, yes.
Fire 6 more rounds at your target, in different stances and while moving. You will be more accurate while not moving. And practice your prone positions. These skills could mean your life. All right, Private.
Yes, Master Control C
area.
and, well, Control C in space. Even though this is one of those... You know, people might look at me sideways, but crouch being C has always been sort of alien to me. I've always used crouch. I mean, I've always used control as crouch. This is prone in this game, which is also one of the very few games nowadays that actually has fucking prone. Because, you know, why would we want to lay down on the ground? We need to go fast, like in Titanfall 2. Right? 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 No.
Grab up a Springfield rifle from the table, switching it for your carbine.
Yeah. The M1 Garands are, well, they're still rotating into our troops. So, you're gonna have to do with the bolt-action rifle from about one World War ago.
Turn to the left, move to the fence, and fire 2 rounds at your target.
Uh-oh. Hey! Sergeant Moody, my gun isn't accurate! What should I do? Oh, right, click.
Now fire 2 rounds at your target while aiming down your sight.
Yes, I've figured that out myself, sir.
Alright, I hope it's clear to you that you will be more accurate while aiming down the sight. Alright, Private, move on to the next area.
Yes, sir, has become clear to me that aiming down the sight will cause me to actually hit the targets that I wish to kill, other than just fucking around and making a lot of noise. This will assist us in our conquest of Europe. Or, I'm sorry, liberation. Remember, we're the good guys.
Exchange your Springfield for one of the Thompson submachine guns on the table.
Ah, yes, the Thompson.
Unless you've got 3 hands, you can only carry 2 weapons, besides your sidearm and grenades. Fire 10 rounds at your target, first from the hip, then aiming down the gun sight. Compare your accuracy. Get used to firing both ways. You will notice a slight zoom effect when you raise and aim down the sight of a weapon without a scope.
Yes, as I focus intently as I rub the back of the Thompson across my face. I caress its cold, hard metal exterior with my face. Such a loving embrace.
Take a few steps while aiming down your sight. You're gonna move slower this way.
Yes.
In close quarters combat,
Move slowly and gently
you
as you
with the
tenderly
butt
caress
end
your
of
Thompson.
weapon. This is called a melee attack. Try it with your Thompson.
Sir, I don't...
Screw around, kids. This is for real.
Sir,
Now
I
switch
don't
weapons,
think...
Private. Unless you're as dumb as you are ugly, it may dawn on you that each weapon is good for different situations. Make the wrong choice and you could buy the farm.
But I'm not a radio operator. I'm not gonna buy no farms. And also, sir, I don't think melee attack is in the army field manual, sir. Once again, you may wanna change the terms here. You may lose a couple people. Just saying. Well, let's move on to the next section. Oh, right. Oh, right. I have to shoot this again. Right? Right? Moody! Moody, what do I do? Sergeant! Sergeant, I'm lost! Sergeant, help me! Sergeant, what do I do? I can only fire bullets, melee, crouch up and down, and then jump. These are only actions that I can do. How do I proceed? Sergeant!
Fire 3 more rounds at your target.
Oh! I was just supposed to switch weapons. My bad. Fucking M1, A1 fucking carbine holding me in goddamn purgatory.
Standing, Private. Proceed to the next area. Pick up the
Now I can be
grenades
released
from
and
the table.
continue this
Pick
journey
'em
of
up.
mine through hell. Ah, yes. The grenades. You see,
Throw a grenade into each of the openings before you. Rock and fire.
sir, that's some Men of
Move
War
behind the
tier
concrete
expressions you
post
got
and
there.
Lean out to the left, then the right. This will help protect you from the enemy.
Right. Gotta make sure I don't get reached. But yes, this is getting back in the ye olde times where, well, as I said, unlike you young whippersnappers, men had to select their grenades before using them. It made each action impactful.
Alright, Private. Move on to the next area.
Yes, all of the imaginary Germans in that house are now dead.
Remember, Private, if you get hurt, grab one of those health kits and use it. Don't be a hero. They will save your life. Our last station will be explosives.
Also, I have to ask why you have a German medkit here, sir? I suppose that'll be useful for out in the field, just in case I need to loot any Germans, but, well, this seems a bit odd, a bit out of place, but, oh well.
Pick 'em up, partner.
Ah yes, now the scripted sequence simulator.
That's a lot of firepower there. Treat it with respect. That stuff doesn't care what it blows up.
As long as it's a specifically designated item in the map. See? See by this glowing outline. You see, this is not actually here. This is incorporeal. This is my demolition expert sense telling me that, yes, right here is where the dynamite belongs.
Note that a stopwatch has appeared. This will tell you how much time you have to get your butt out of there unless
Excuse me
you
while I
want it
back up
blown
just
off.
very far away.
Fire in the hole!
Sergeant Moody is, of course, immune to shrapnel.
Good job, Private. Well done. Keep your weapons with you and clean at all times. You are dismissed.
Well, I don't think we need to backtrack through the course here. We're distinguished veterans of many foreign video wars, as I've been saying for years. I think we're about done with training, ladies and gentlemen. Now it's time for the real simulated thing. Next stop, France. Every man's life ends the same way. It is only the details for how he lived and how he died that distinguish one man from another. True words.
Baker Company, listen up. This is the big one. Operation Overlord, the air and seaborne invasion of Normandy. On H-Hour D-Day, seaborne infantry will attack 5 beaches codenamed Utah, Omaha, Gold, Juno, and Sword here on the coast of Normandy. Utah and Omaha beaches will be attacked by 3 of our infantry divisions. At the same time, 2 British and 1 Canadian division will hit Gold, Juno, and Sword beaches.
The Canadians, of course, are here for show.
6 hours
Solidarity.
before H-hour, before the air and naval bombardments. The British 6th Airborne Division will be landing here. At the same time, the 101st and the 82nd Airborne will be landing in these areas. The Dews River estuary here divides Utah and Omaha Beach. The mission of the 101st is to capture the Dews River crossings linking Utah and Omaha Beach and to protect the flanks of Utah Beach. This road here is the main highway that connects the entire Cotentin Peninsula. The Germans have troop concentrations in this region. When those troops are mobilized into a counterattack on the beaches, they'll have to move along this road. The 101st is going to make sure that doesn't happen. Baker Company, that's us, has been assigned this causeway here. The Pathfinders, like Private Martin, will be dropped ahead of the main force and will plant beacons on the ground to mark the landing zones. However, there is no telling what will happen once we're on the ground. So I want all of you to learn the objectives of every unit in both the 101st and 82nd. I also want you to study these maps and photographs until you've memorized them. We will be landing behind the Atlantic Wall, between several German garrisons. We can't expect to be relieved until at least several hours after H-hour. This is what we've been training for. Good luck.
And now we get to see how basically about 50% of that operation does not go as planned. Well, here's open for the other 50%, folks. Fucking C-47, you could have slowed down a little bit. Jesus fucking Christ, you're trying to make me break my legs. I'm a paratrooper, I'm not invulnerable. Even though I am quite more durable than the average man due to my extensive military training. Oh, son of a bitch! Hey! You get back here! You're not gonna raise an alarm! Oh, damn it. Fucking... Ow, amazing throw there! I had nothing to do with that! I had absolutely nothing. You saw it? He killed himself. I'm an innocent man. I'm a conscientious objector. I had absolutely nothing to do with the death of that man. He did it all himself. I'm innocent. I'm just a pathfinder. I'm just here to plant a beacon and then go home. Well. Well, it looks like our drop buddy here, what happened to you? I don't see no blood or signs of struggle. I mean, the Germans might have shot you, but, you know, I don't see anything else either. I mean, I probably would have taken whatever the hell that is along with you. So, well, I suppose the grim option is he landed in the, well, the parachute lines wrapped around his neck and, well, there goes that. But, accidents happen. But I will take your grand, sir. Thank you. Oh, right. I forgot. Ah! I was going to say I needed to... Now there's blood on my hands. You see, the game forced me to kill. Jack Thompson was right. I'm a murderer. Whatever, it's a war. I'm doing it for a good cause. France. Those wonderful, wonderful invasion strikes. Never tire of that look. Hey boys, nice of you to join me! You know, something tells me those things that are exploding over there aren't yo. They're not paratroopers. I think a couple of B-17s got lost in the formation. Well, let us remove... Oh. Ooh. Well, hats off to that B-17 for being a sport. But yes, let us go on to our new pastime here, which is going to be removing MG-42 gunners from their nests. Which is like 60% of the original Call of Duty games. Hang on, I've got this. See, I've trained for this! Except I didn't. No? Actually, that was someone's grenade! Mine went through the window! Whoever that was, you fucked up! What? Well... You see, you should have leaned, sir. Didn't you read the manual? Alright, you know what? Oh, ah! Not my fault. Accidents happen. Alright, I don't hear any German from this side of the house, so I think we got it. Good. Thank you men for being here for moral support. I needed a pat on the back there. And also there's a random foot going through the wall. Welcome back to 2001, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you for your grand ammo, sir. Thank you for your sacrifice. The nation appreciates it. I appreciate it. You throw like girls. Really. Half this invasion is going to be fucking botched grenade throws. I didn't hear any screams of death, however, that is my German locator device. Ah! Ow! Which one of you fucking jokers shot me? Doorway. This invasion is going over fucking smashingly already. Mills, was it you? What about you, Ackerson? Huh? Was it that guy? Well, if it was that guy's dead, so it doesn't matter. Is there anyone up here? Hey, wait, well, actually, no, we killed that guy with fire. So, if there was anyone up here... Hello? Jerry? Housekeeping? Okay, we're good. Alright, on to the next house. Full health. Ammunition still topped off. We're good. Hey! Fucking hiding. I see how it is. Also, Captain Foley, how did you get out here without being shot by that man? Did you just drop into this area? Where's your chute? God damn it.
Everybody move! Come on!
Alright, off we go to the greater war at large. We're sure organized, aren't we?